You're very welcome back. Now, the bank holiday weekend is coming up, so this morning we're showcasing looks for a staycation.
And stylist Laura Jordan joins us with her top picks. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning,
Hi,
good,
Laura.
thank you.
If we were doing this segment about a month ago, we'd be saying, OK, bikinis, and we need kimonos, and we need shorts, but not so. We're back to normal.
We're back to normal this morning with a bang. Hopefully the weather returns for next weekend. Fingers crossed, that's all we can do. When we're doing a staycation, you kind of go, great, I don't need to fit everything into my suitcase for regulation onto the airplane. I'll just throw loads into the car. So that, when you're packing, seems like, you know, gets you out of a hole.
That's so true.
Then you get to your destination and you really spend all your time, you know, trying to decide what you put on you in each day or evening. So to plan ahead is really helpful. So that's what we're going to look at doing this morning.
OK, so let's have a look at our first model now. And this is going to take us to, I suppose, a variety of occasions and events.
Exactly. A jumpsuit is a really good all-in-one option. This is from Pretty Woman in Greystones. Again, it's comfortable when you have the elasticated waist. You can adjust at the top as well with the little bow ties. So there's a good bit of movement literally in that piece. It's great if you are going for a walk. You can wear it with, you know, anything that gives you a bit of sun, please God, in that it's a nice V-neck shape as well, which is nice and flattering, but it's got the smartness that would bring you from day to night. We've paired it with a double necklace here. This is from Martina Hamilton, who's an Irish jeweller. Again, in terms of the delicacy of the pieces, it's all handmade, and we've put two pieces here, one up near the collarbone and another longer pendant, so depending on what your personal preference might be. This is from her Shore collection, which is available in Kilkenny shop, Avoca, and lots of other stockists throughout the country. Again, elasticated at the waist, just flowing down nicely, so not too tight on the leg, which is great and comfortable. You want to be comfortable when you're away. And our bag, again, that we've paired with, it has a little blue stone to pull in the colour with the jumpsuit. That's also from Pretty Woman in Greystones. They have a big selection of bags there, so you can match to your outfit. Just something simple to carry the bits and bobs you needed for your day out. I
like that you've paired it with the kitten heels. Again, not going OTT with the stiletto. That's gone.
Exactly. We've just decided to keep. You can put it with a lot of variety of shoes. Just for this morning, we've popped it with a kitten heel as well. That gives it a bit more like practicality for a day out.
I feel you could do this with runners or flats as well, Laura, couldn't you?
Make it casual. The fabric really lends itself to something very casual as well. Even a sandal would work brilliantly with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what should the lads be packing?
For the lads, if you're purchasing new pieces, and it's nice to buy a few new bits when you're going away for a weekend, at this time of year we're thinking towards autumn as well. You have to be mindful of the fact that we are moving into autumn winter 18 in terms of our season. This is a great jacket / jumper kind of hybrid, for want of a better word, because it's a jacket through the front with a gilet finish, but it's got the jumper feel in terms of the cotton and the sleeves on the back. Paired it with a light blue shirt as well underneath it. Everything here from Best Menswear. And again, even with our bag, this is by Sadler, which is a really well-known leather brand. Pure leather, just gets softer with age. Great for travelling and even for work. So a lot of guys looking for a smart satchel for work. A chino, which is the ultimate classic basic for guys. And then in terms of a shoe option, you want something that is casual but has a smartness to it. I think that suede finish on the shoe really lends itself to that.
And I suppose because you're going to be packing only a small amount, and that's the whole point of going on a staycation, as you say, you don't want to throw everything into the car, make life easy for yourself. Therefore, bring a pair of runners that will bring the guys from day to night.
Completely.
They're happy enough to go for a bite to eat in them as well.
Exactly.
They're smart enough.
And I think we plan in our heads these great outfits for when you're going away, and then it comes to it and you're just relaxed, you're chilled, and you don't want to have to change 3 times in a day.
Yeah.
You want to have something
that's a really
that will
nice
move.
look.
Yeah.
It just gives it that kind of
And
bit
that always
of longevity.
happens, you know, that's the whole thing. You want to be a bit spontaneous.
Yes.
Plan to be spontaneous.
Yeah, completely.
Now, this is really pretty. I like the colours on this.
So this is a wrap dress, and again, I think when you put red and white and a bit of black together, you want to have a nice solid geo print to work with it well. We've paired it again with earrings and a neck piece, which we will see in a moment, keeping that summer theme with the Shore collection. This is again from Martina Hamilton, and we have that cultured pearl as well. You can just see it as well sitting on the silver piece, which is beautiful. And as we go down through the V-neck, again, a great option on the bust, particularly for someone who has a bit of a larger bust. We've pulled it in at the waist, giving a nice cinching there with that belt, which comes with the dress, and again just falling below the knee, which is a good, smart space at which to let the dress fall. So you kind of got in that something you can wear from day to evening. You can pair it with sandals, you can pop it with a heel. It's quite versatile.
We always talk about the V-neck suiting everyone.
Yes.
But they're kind of hard to come by.
This is the problem. And often you say, oh, V-neck, V-neck. You want something that has that shape and is cinched in at the waist. You can't do, need to have those two things together. So I always say, if you see that and you see a sleeve, which is another tick,
yes,
it's definitely something to grab.
And the horizontal stripe is broken up with a vertical stripe, which is quite clever, isn't it, Laura?
Exactly, because stripes in general tends to put fear into women. We're all the same thing, my gosh, it's going to make us look wider. You want to have that mix of the vertical going with the horizontal, and where the vertical stripes are placed within a dress or a top is really important. You want to make sure that you have length through the leg, which we see in that one.
I
here.
think
So
that's really
quite clever,
striking.
isn't it?
Yeah, and at the moment we see so many floral details and designs on clothes. It's quite nice to have
just
the
something
geometric
different.
print.
Yeah, that's from Serenity in Cork. Yeah,
Lovely. You're going to stay with us, Laura?
indeed, yeah.
See you later. Thanks, Laura.
Now, Hotel Transylvania 3, A Monster Vacation, is in cinemas this weekend. Keep your eyes peeled for some of the cast who'll be popping up throughout today's Saturday.